When I was, I think, 14, one of my teammates at Waterloo, he died. And that moment, it also brought us together close as a team, because it was just so sudden. We all vowed to each other that whenever we step out onto the pitch or we done something together, it'd be for him, and we'd all try our best to make it in football. So yeah, that moment was really tough, not just for me, but for the whole team and the coaches. Yeah.
Well, we found out about Ademola Lookman 2.5 years ago, towards the end of one season, and we decided, or head of recruitment decided really to get a recruitment game set up against London FA under 16s. So we played there in under 16s, our under 16s, and Ademola was there for all to see on the day. Ademola just looked so comfortable on the ball, and I think what stood out was his 1v1 ability. He just wanted, every time he got on the ball, seemingly to take on players, and he did that. He beat quite a few of our players in 1v1 situations, and always looked a threat in and around our box.
I was a bit disappointed, I was on the bench. I was disappointed not to actually start the game, but I came on quite early, and I made an impact. And one of the players he was sat next to me. He was like, "You got scouted, you got scouted." I had a conversation sort of thing, and I was just like, "What, me?" He was like, "Yeah, you." And then I got the call over, and then they invited me back for a trial. And then a week later, I played a match, sort of like an in-house match, and I managed to score 4 goals. And then from there, they offered me a scholarship. And when I actually got the call to come on to get ready, I actually looked over my shoulder to see if it was actually me they were calling. First of all, I couldn't find my shin pads. I was panicking. I was just like, oh my days, where's my shin pads? Where are my shin pads? But they're actually in my jacket pocket, which I was warming up in. And so I found them, put tape around my ankles, and just walked down, just started getting ready. And manager just said that just go out and enjoy it, just express yourself. And I was coming onto the pitch, nervous, but once I got a few touches and stuff, I just gained confidence, just ease away really.
It's rare and unique for a player to come from that standard of football at 16. From a club I understand that was quite successful as well. It is unique in that respect to come through and within a year and a half, obviously, have made his debut in the first team.
Brighton away at the Amex. Yeah, left foot. I remember when I took the shot, I remember seeing the net ripple, and I started running off, and then I heard a roar from the fans, and oh yeah, you've scored. And then started celebrating with the whole team. Just crazy scenes really.
It's a no fear thing for him, and I think it's something we need to see more of, and it sort of puts it on a bit of a pedestal or stature of the way that Wayne Rooney broke onto the scene. He came in as a 16-year-old and he didn't care who he was playing against, regardless if it was the most senior player in Arsenal's first team, which it was on his debut, to the youngest. And it's just a young boy coming in playing against men, and it was, so what? That's how it was for him. He just took it as a natural thing of, okay, it's another game of football, and that's the way he plays it. And I think that's the best way for young players to go and play it. It's just another game of football, and you want to try and be as good as you can on the day.
Steve Walsh came to watch one of my games at Charlton, and after the game, my agent spoke to me and told me that Everton were at the game and they were watching me, and they were pleased with what they saw. So when he told me that was just something really. I knew like teams were coming to watch me, but it's up to me to prove to them what I was capable of doing. The quality really was first touch, players, the passing, just the movement, just everything was just flowing like just perfectly. Just sat down in the changing room. I was just like, this is what I wanted. This is what I always wanted. Now I'm here now. Just gotta keep working hard.
From what I've seen, I've been impressed. He can strike a ball well, and he knows where the goal is. Kids that are coming out of that street football have got that composure when they're coming onto the pitch, and I think Lookman's got that.
Even now, before every single training session, I buzz for training. I'm so excited just to get on that training pitch. And when I first trained, that was the sort of feeling that I had. I couldn't even wait till the next day to train. That's the sort of feeling that I want to have all the time. And it's good to have that feeling. I don't think I've gotten changed quicker than that, to be honest. Got changed so quickly. Then the official puts the ball up, and then I just get applauded onto the pitch. Just on the pitch with the likes of like Yaya Toure, Sergio Aguero, Raheem Sterling, and then just thinking, wow, this is me. Like, this is actually who I am today. It's crazy. When the ball came to me, I took a first touch and I thought, oh yeah, I'm 1-on-1. The goalkeeper, I can actually score. And then I've scored and I've put it into the back of the net. And then just gone off celebrating with Anisla, just brilliant. I was so shocked, like, if you see my facial expression, I don't think I smiled until after I came off the pitch. That's how shocked I was. Like, my face was just like, wow, like, I've actually come on and scored in my debut. It's just, nothing gets better than that.
When he scored the goal against Man City, I thought, yeah, he's gonna start kicking on now. He's found himself. His mind's there, you can see that already. He wants to learn, and he's humble about it. So for me, I don't think he's gonna have a problem with that. He knows how it is. He's come from a difficult background in Peckham as well, where it's quite rough. So he'd know, like, this is an opportunity for him, and I'm sure he's going to take it.
Yeah, on the way back to my place with my family, they knew I was like buzzing, like I was driving, and stopped at the traffic light, and they were like, yeah, you can scream now. And then I just screamed. I was just like, oh my days, like, I've actually achieved this. Like, I'm so happy, yeah.
The weird thing was, I was driving. We had training session that morning, and I was driving home, I think it was, and we've got a WhatsApp group, and all of a sudden my phone just started vibrating. I could see it flashing up, and I'm thinking, what's Mola done? So I was listening to the radio that he had come on. I remember getting a phone call and radio cuts off, then the phone starts going, and I'm seeing the little messages from all the boys, and I'm thinking, what has he done? Has he done a trick? Has he done something? And then I'm at the traffic lights, thought, let me have a look. And he's like, Mola's only going to score. So I'm actually in my car screaming, going, go on the boy, because it didn't surprise me.
All I wanted to ever do was become a footballer. Like, in like a Nigerian culture, like where my parents are from, like they want you to like be an accountant, be a lawyer and stuff. And when parents would ask me like what I'd be like, yeah, I'll be an accountant, or I'll be a lawyer. And I was just basically lying. I don't know why I was lying, just tell them the truth. But I just knew deep down that that's always what I wanted to be. It's never been a doubt. With Jamie Vardy as well, like what he's achieved, like he's won the Premier League with Leicester. Just makes you think and sit down and just wonder, like, why can't that be me? What's stopping me from achieving that? And it's just really a sort of motivation.
Did Steve Walsh ever mention to you about what Jamie Vardy had achieved and that you could do the same thing? And
Not really, because Jamie Vardy is Jamie Vardy. I'm Ademola Lookman. I'm my own individual. I write my own story. Simple.